Cheers everybody. Oh, I knew that was going to do that. Well, the light's fading fast. It was an absolutely stunning experience. Hey everybody, I'm just out on a quick spin on my bike, and tonight there's going to be a partial solar eclipse. So the time is 6 minutes past 6, and I think it's due to start here in Warrington at about 13 minutes past. So I'm going to head to my space where I'm going to set up camp, so to speak, and I'll get back to you when I get there. Should be a good one. See you in a bit. Right guys, I've made it. It's now 6:43, so already the sun's starting to get covered, and I think the peak partial solar eclipse is about 7:15, so I've got about 30 minutes yet. So in the meantime, I'll just show you my setup. So I've got a time lapse going on a GoPro there. I've got my Sony 4K camera there for close-ups of the sun. I've got my little seat down there, and of course it wouldn't be complete without a beer or two. Well, cheers everybody. Oh, I knew that was going to do that. Right, take two. Cheers. Happy eclipse. Now, just looking at the sun briefly there, I mean, my glasses have got like a tint on, so they get dark obviously in the sunlight. Now, just quickly looking at the sun there briefly, I can already see there's about a third of it missing. So I'm going to have a look with a bigger camera, like a close-up, just to see what's going on. There you go, that's the best I can do at the minute. As you can see, the moon's starting to eat into the sun. While the sun's light's fading, it's getting that sort of strange twilight effect. I'll tell you about the last partial eclipse in the UK that I saw back in 1999. Now, it was actually a total eclipse, a total solar eclipse if you was down in Devon or Cornwall. But the irony there is, yes, it was a full eclipse, but it was cloudy, so you couldn't see it. So it went dark, but obviously you couldn't see the sun unless you was above the clouds, which is a bit unfortunate. But fortunately, I was at work in Halifax, and I was fortunate enough to have a job where I wasn't tied to like an office or a production line, and I could keep sneaking outside and having a look at the sun as it was disappearing. And I remember mostly about the temperature difference, because as soon as the sun was like mostly covered, about 90%, I think it was 91% coverage or 89%, I can't remember, but it was enough to alter the skyline for about 15 minutes. And I also saw my breath. It was that cold. I mean, it was like 26 degrees, 25 degrees. It was quite a nice August day, a bit like it has been today, you know. And this was 11 o'clock in the morning, and I just remember seeing my breath in the warehouse, and I thought, wow, this is weird, you know. And it's times like that when you realise how important the sun is, because without the sun we'd be nothing, we'd be just a deep freeze. Nature is awesome. Also this time I'm not sort of stuck in a factory having little sneak peeks out, you know. I'm actually nice and relaxed in a little seat overlooking a cornfield near Warrington, having a beer, doing a time lapse. Life is good. Well, the light seems to be fading quite noticeably now. I'm also keeping tabs of the temperature. So the time is 6:57 and it's round about 30 degrees centigrade, but I expect that to drop a little bit in the coming few minutes. So we'll just have a look at it later on, see what happens. Well, the light's fading fast. Just turn the camera. You probably can't see the sun because it'll still be like a shiny blob in the sky, but it is fading. The temperature is actually going down slightly as well. It's the thermometer, can't get my words out, man. The thermometer says 29 degrees, so it's gone down a degree already. So we'll see how that goes in a few minutes. It is really sort of getting twilight now. So I'll just quickly show you the thermometer again. So the thermometer's showing 26.3 centigrade, and that's in the space of about 10 minutes. It's dropped by like 4 degrees. Right, we're almost at peak now, so you can see a considerable bit of the sun's gone now. I feel that temperature dropping, which is a good thing because it's been boiling up today. Cheers everybody, and happy Eclipse. So one last look at the thermometer there, 25.6 degrees. It isn't a massive drop, but it's a drop. And you can feel it as well. Well folks, it's 7:45 now, so the show's more or less over. It was an absolutely stunning experience. Not quite as good as the 1999 one, I might add, especially concerning the temperature difference, but it still has that magical effect, you know. And I was joined by a wonderful guy called Alistair. Cheers Alistair if you're watching. We both watched the eclipse together. What an experience that you'll remember for years to come. So Alistair, I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you enjoy the video. There you go, as you can see the sun's disappeared behind the clouds now, so that doesn't matter because at least the sun was visible when the eclipse was happening. That's all that matters, eh? Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's only a short one, you know, but I had to experience this, you know. It's like, not exactly once in a lifetime, but I think everybody should see like a partial solar eclipse, or even better, a total eclipse, which I plan on seeing next year in North Africa. Oh yeah. And yes, I will be there filming it, by hook or by crook. So like and subscribe if you like what you saw, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.